ask TP this question. You've been going at, okay, listen, we all have been getting killed on social media the past 24 hours, okay? Not just me. TP, they have been going at TP. They've been going at Jamar. They've been going at me. You guys always let me have it, but it's all love, though. They especially been going at Micah, making us all want to, at least me, deactivate my social media. But I ain't like that, though.
I ain't never ducking
no smoke. But this is what I'm saying. You've been going at it. People are saying that your brother disappeared. What? Defend your brother in front of the world.
I mean, I don't really got to do too much defending. If you watch football, you're high IQ, you see what's going on, then you know that it takes 10 other guys on the field to want to play and be where they need to be, fill the gaps that need to be filled. Like, run gap responsibility, that's things that we learn in Pee Wee football. Like Pee Wee football. In high school, we learn how to read linemen. And when the lineman pulls, we know how to, we learn all of these things, high school, college, to help us see the run, fit the run, play better defense. This is all things that we should be learning. Not in the NFL. Like, we're in the NFL now. We should not be over here when the play's over here.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you look at the film,
you know
bro,
what I'm saying? Like, it's just things.
The
that,
film is so ugly.
Yeah, it's just things that just can't happen. Like, we're just, as a defense, we weren't seeing things properly whatsoever. And when one guy sees it and 6 other guys don't see it, that one guy who does see it is probably getting caught on a block that should have been meant for somebody else, but they weren't there. So that's why you can't really blame one person. You can't, just because he's the best person that we have on our team, tell our coach to put that man in positions to win.
Oh, yeah.
Offensive run team.
Yeah.
There's no reason why Micah's not in the middle of the field. 80% of the snaps, first and second down. Third and long.
You know where to put him.
You know what I'm saying? Or, give him an option. At linebacker, you can still blitz the quarterback. You're right over the center. You can basically pick a gap at linebacker. You're kind of free. I would give him that leeway. Okay, if it's first, second down, you're at linebacker. If they drop back to pass, go. If they run the ball, you know where to be at. It's just it's simple things that you could do for him, knowing the type of a caliber player that he is. That can help your defense when you have holes, especially at the linebacker position when you drafted him as a linebacker.
Man.
But a lot of people aren't going to see it that way. But
no, they see it that way. They see it that way. A lot of people see it that way, but he's the best player, so you know how that goes, bro. You get the blame when it's going bad, even if it's not your fault, and you get the praise when it's good, even if you attribute it to it, or maybe you had a bad game, but you won, they'll still praise you. But that's just what comes with it, I guess, right?
For sure, man.
So talk about what we were talking about earlier when you were showing me the film, and these dudes are just in the complete wrong spots.
Yeah,
Micah is shooting the gap and taking up 2 blocks to free you, and Bell or Clark would end up in the complete wrong running lane.
Yes. There was one where Bell was here, Micah was here. The play's here. Micah's here, Bell's over here. How does that, come on, Bell's here, Bell starts here, ends up here. The run's here. Bell's here, ends up here. Micah's here, taking on 2 blocks, and there's just a big crease. You know what I'm saying? It's just, what I mean, when people aren't in the right spots, things like that happen. The defensive line, they're supposed to have gap integrity too. They're supposed to eat up blocks and make sure certain gaps don't get penetrated, just so that the linebackers are able to fill those open gaps where they're not at. And there was just none of that. None of that.
That's terrible, bro.
We get blown off the ball. We just looked real uninterested.